Hey everyone, it's Heather, and we are going to be cooking turkey tenderloin chestburster from our Aliens cookbook. For that, gonna need turkey, cream cheese, mushrooms, garlic, gray poupon mustard, garlic salt, well, just garlic powder, I'm sorry, onion powder, pepper, soy sauce, panko breadcrumbs, spinach, noodles, and marinara. This is going to be fun because I've never had a turkey roll before, but let's get going. Alright, first off we're going to put our onions in. Don't have that cooking very high, better turn it up a little. And our mushrooms. Right, we've added some of our garlic. Before we let this cook down a little, we are going to be adding some of our soy sauce. Not a lot though. Gonna let that cook down a little before we add some spinach. I might have failed to mention that we put our garlic into it. And if I did, I'm sorry. And if I'm mentioning it again, then hey. We're gonna start putting in handfuls of spinach though and cooking that down. So we all know spinach cooks down to nothing. Alright, I've taken the liberty of cutting open and butterflying our turkey breast. So it's a lot flatter than it used to be, and I'm going to put it on the board, skin down, and we're going to take our meat hammer and pound that out nice and thin. And what we have left after all that noisy hammering out is a nice thin piece of our turkey breast that we can roll up very easily now. After that spinach is cooked down a little, we're going to add in about a cup of breadcrumbs to kind of give it a starchy undertone that'll hold it all together better when we try to spread it out on the turkey. Right, we are going to be letting our stuff cool off on the stove a little. And until then, we're going to add in our tablespoon of mustard into our salt, pepper, garlic powder, and onion powder. A little more, I think some fell off. Going to be mixing that together and spreading it on the bottom of the turkey roll-up. Okay, to a package of cream cheese, we're going to be adding that mixture we did in the frying pan. Mixing it thoroughly together. Alright, to put together our turkey, we have the turkey breast. We are going to very lightly spread this mustard concoction over the bottom. Mostly because I don't think Lyrical's too fond of mustard, but I also don't want to break the recipe too badly. So I'm at least going to put a nice thin layer of it over it. Better than nothing, right? Still keeping the recipe intact. There we go. Of course, I've put mustard in things like beef Wellington before, and people were fine with it. So there we go. Then, going to be taking our filling, putting a nice thin layer of that down. Alright, kind of here at the end. Alright. Turn my whole board here. To lift this up, jelly roll it. That's what I was worried about with some of the stuff coming out on the ends. There we go. I'm going to get my twine. We'll put that together fast. Right, we're probably very messily going to tie this up. push some of that under there again. I knew it was going to come out a little. I mean, it almost always does. A little bit comes out, just put it back in, or not to sound bad, leave it there. So, there we go. Beautiful. Right, and the last thing we're supposed to do is take a little bit of that mustard that we had left over and top off the turkey with it so it doesn't dry out. I double checked, and yes, it said to actually truss it up first, which is kind of odd to me, but Alright, that's going to go in the oven at 400 for about 25 minutes, and then for an extra 10 just to get it brown. Alright, while that turkey is cooking, I'm going to be cooking up some egg noodles because I can't find the noodles I'm supposed to have. Need me juice. I'm going to be using the rest of that package of egg noodles, and we're going to be putting, our marinara over that when it's done. Right, that cooked for about a half an hour, and now I'm going to be cutting off the little threads for it. We're going to be peeling those off and then cutting up our turkey roast. Well, I pretty much failed at making it look like chestburster material where the alien's coming out of the person, but it does look gory and beautiful. You know what's left to do. Take a bite. I gotta say, I was skeptical about putting spaghetti sauce with a cheesy, spinachy, mushroomy, based turkey stuffed, but this is amazing. I think there's a tiny bit too much salt, so keep an eye on that when you cook it, but other than that, 9 out of 10. Alright, well, you know the drill. I will see you next time.